Hi guys, this is the Knife Guy. I told you in a couple of videos ago that I had an order come through from Henny Haynes on a few new knives that I had purchased and a bit of gear as well. This is the first knife that I'm going to be reviewing. This is a K-bar. Very nice box. Here is your product code if you want it. This is the Komodo, well, the Komodo 2 to be exact. K-bar 02-3078 Komodo folder, made in China. And let's get this open. And there it is. Put the knife aside for a second. And we'll just have a quick look at the paperwork. This is just your warranty. Okay, now onto the knife itself. Just put the box to one side. Here's the knife. As you can see, it's a bolstered design. Bolsters being the top part of the blade. You can have top bolsters and you can have bolsters at the bottom as well. Stainless bolsters and a very, very fine textured G10. If we can get that to focus in for you. Come on, camera. Is it going? Come on, focus. Oh, you get the gist. But yeah, it's a very, very, very fine texturing on that G10. There we go. Very, very fine textured G10. It's quite nice though. Nice transition for a bit of grip on the bolster there. I don't know if that's intentional, but you know, it's nice. I find this G10 is more on the plasticky, low quality side that you get with G10. You can get the lovely high quality G10 which is more of a rubbery finish, but I've got to be honest, that G10, you know, it's standard really. It is standard plasticky, even close to a woody feel. But onto some specs for you guys. We have, while it's closed, G10 obviously, stainless steel bolsters, a nice stainless pocket clip which is got a good retention on there. Hardware, we're looking at normal, these are normal Allen key screws on these scales, and for the pivot we have a Torx screw, or a hex as some people call them. 2 thumb studs either side, and for the blade, what was my favourite part of it is a sheath's hoof, which is very close to a Warncliffe, except as you may be able to see if I put this onto the box, there is a slight belly on there. See that there? See the slight belly? A Warncliffe is completely flat along the grind. Onto the first bevel. You've got 50% of the blade as a bevel, and then a very low portion of the primary cutting edge there. Blade steel CR13. I've never heard of it, which is unusual for K-bar, because you know, you take K-bar, that brand, and you expect the highest quality, and it is very high quality. I'm not going to knock K-bar for a cheap knife, which this is. In the UK this was £17.95. in the US you're going to get this cheaper, probably the same amount of money in dollars, about $17, because the knives are more expensive to get in the UK as a rule. This is a liner lock design. As you can see, the difference between a liner lock and a frame lock is there's two liners inside underneath the G10, and as you bring the knife out, like I'm about to show you now, you pull the knife out and one of the liners will engage and lock the knife up, just like you can see there. And that is a liner lock. I'll quickly show you a frame lock just so you can see the difference. This is the actual frame of the knife here. This is the Schrade heavy duty Tanto again, and the actual locking mechanism on this knife is the actual frame, not the scales. So there you go, and it locks in like that. This is the standard thumb opening knife. There's no flipper on this, but the action is very smooth, as you can see. But I'm really happy with this knife. For £17 in the UK, that is not a lot of money for a knife, especially when this costs nearly twice as much, but you can see the difference in the build. This is solid. I wouldn't worry about driving over this. I wouldn't worry about throwing this off a building and it'd still be in one piece. I'm not so sure about this. It is very front heavy as well, due to the fact that we have G10 here and stainless bolsters. But I'm happy with it. I really am happy with it, and it looks the part as well. I've got to say, it does look the part. So we're going to take, once again, a little snippet from our Helly Hansen catalogue, and we're going to see what the cutting edge is like on the K-bar. Well, the tip's definitely sharp. Put that to one side. Let's have a look. Oh my god. I suppose it does cut. These are all factory edges. There we go. It's this paper. It's not, you know, your standard A4. It's glossy finished magazine catalogue paper. But yeah, it's cutting shapes. Yeah, that's sharp. You could do with some touching up. Oh, one more thing. This is a hollow ground blade as well. But yeah, I wish the K-bar logo would have been a bit more exposed, shall we say, on the blade. If my bloody camera will focus again. There we go. You know, we just got K-bar. We don't have K-bar, which would be nice to see. But that was the review on the K-bar Komodo 2. Thank you for watching, guys. If you have any questions, I'm probably going to carry this knife over the next few days, along with another knife that I'm reviewing and a multi-tool that I'm reviewing, and I'll give you a more in-depth review once I have the information to give you. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, this knife, £17.95, purchased from hennyhaines.co.uk in the UK. Thank you very much. It's been the Knife Guy. Please rate, comment and subscribe if you find this helpful. Thank you very much, guys. Remember, keep the knife sharp, stay safe. Thank you very much.